Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be speaking about this lawsuit involving Nicki Minaj and her former day-to-day manager, Brandon Garrett. Now, this story is blowing up online per usual, so I'm going to break down for you guys what is going on and why this just seems so shady. Now, Brandon Garrett is a gentleman who claimed he was working as Nicki Minaj's day-to-day manager during her tour this year. Okay, he's accusing Nicki Minaj of assault and battery after an alleged confrontation in Detroit following a concert in April. Now, according to Garrett's lawsuit filed by high-powered trial attorney Thomas F., things took a turn when Nicki called Garrett into her dressing room after he'd been running an errand for her. Now, once he got into the room, Garrett is claiming that Nicki Minaj screamed at him and said this: "Are you effing crazy? Having him pick up my prescription? You have lost your effing mind. And if my husband were here, he would knock your effing teeth. You're a D-word walking. You just fed up with your whole life, and you will never be anyone. I'll make sure of it." Yikes. Now, it actually gets worse. According to his account, Nicki continued to berate him. He said that Nicki said his life was over. Then he said after she said, all those things to him, she allegedly striked him on the right side of his face with an open hand. He also claims the force of that slap caused his head to swing back and his hat flew off. Now hold up, child. What is this, slap wars? Okay, Nicki slapped you so hard your head went back for whiplash? Come on, sir. She's 5'2". Come on, sir. I just don't believe that. But that's my opinion. Let's keep going, because y'all know the drama does not stop there. He then said Nicki's security team quickly swarmed the room. Now, while he was still, listening to Nicki being upset, he said Nicki then hit him again. This time it was on his hand, causing the documents that he was holding to fall to the floor. Garrett then claims that Nicki told him to get the F out of the room. He says that he quickly grabbed his hat and left, locking himself in a restroom at Little Caesars Arena out of fear for his safety. Now, according to this lawsuit, Garrett stayed locked in the restroom for hours, feeling scared and unsure of what was going to happen next. He also claims that after the incident, Nicki's team didn't allow him to board the tour bus to Chicago, pretty much leaving him stranded in Detroit. Now, Garrett is suing again Nicki Minaj for assault, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. He's seeking damages for the physical and emotional harm he says he endured during this altercation. Now, you guys know Nicki Minaj's lawyer, Judd, is always on it. So he did come out to not only give a statement about the lawsuit, but he also clarified that Nicki Minaj has not been served. He started with this: "At this time, no complaint has been served upon Mrs. Petty, and therefore we are unaware of the specific allegations. However, if the lawsuit is as reported by TMZ, it is completely false and frivolous. We are confident that the matter brought by this ex-assistant will be resolved swiftly in Mrs. Petty's favor." Now, after this happened, this is where we saw Detroit PD come out to request a warrant for Nicki Minaj's arrest. Now, what does that mean? Remember, when the PD comes out to request a warrant, that means they have to submit whatever evidence they have to a judge. A judge has to weigh the evidence and see if there is enough probable cause to arrest somebody. You guys get what I'm saying? It has to go through a judge. So just because they're requesting a warrant, whatever may have you, they're doing their job, right? They're supposed to do that as police. But once it hits the courts, the judge makes the final decision if a warrant is even going to be issued, which means Nicki Minaj, okay, in the event that this does turn into something that I know it shouldn't, right? She can always have her lawyer go up there and they can weigh the evidence as well. So I know people are talking about there's a warrant out for her arrest. That is incorrect. The police are requesting. A judge has to approve. If the judge does not approve, there is no warrant, okay? This is standard procedure. I don't know what's going on out here. I don't know if Nicki's doing so well that people have to put out these stories, but this is a hot mess. And for TMZ to keep posting this over and over and over again, like, oh my God, y'all need to stop. Stop it. STAWP, stop it. Ugh. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this video because y'all already know we back on the tube. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.